Hey, kids and adults, if you're a kid, go away. If you're an adult, please stay.
Welcome to Last Two Brain Cells.
Woo.
We're two... fuck, I forgot to think of the thing. Hold on.
It's okay.
Okay, I got it. Welcome to Last Two Brain Cells. We're two monsters under your bed named...
Ooh, I'm Austin.
And Donovan. And this is, what day is today? The 12th. October 12th.
October 12th, 2023.
And this is episode Apes.
Wow.
Here's a sneak peek of what's to come. I unfortunately was at the back at one point and really had to pee.
Oh no.
I know you're against peeing in pools and lazy rivers. I'm not. Ist Sherlockne Holomany?
What the fuck? So I got out of the pool, I stood on the edge of the pool, I started peeing. Start this podcast like a Lil Wayne song?
Yeah.
What's up, dudes? Yo.
I'm Lil Wayne.
Are you okay?
I have a throat condition.
Does he have a throat condition?
I don't know, but he sounds really cool.
Yeah. That's because he drinks all the medicine.
What kind of medicine?
The illegal medicine, but also sometimes legal medicine, depending on your situation.
Okay, medical advice of the day.
Don't drink the medicine.
or
drink the medicine. Don't drink the medicine.
If you want to sound really cool like Lil Wayne.
Stop.
Drink a little medicine.
Don't do it.
Okay. Hey guys, how's it going, dude?
Hey everybody, be responsible. Don't drink the medicine unless the doctor tells you.
Unless you're Lil Wayne.
And on that note, hey guys, how's it going? We're two monsters underneath your bed.
Ooh, my God.
We did go goblin mode this weekend, so this makes a lot of sense.
We did. I do want to talk about this weekend really quick though.
It's so exciting.
If you were a monster, what would be your, like, you know, you're in a horror movie and you know how they all have like different noises they make? Like there's a signature like Babadook. Or yeah. What would your monster be?
Oh, I found it. It's a
dog. Stop. You're scaring me. Stop. Really good.
That's pretty sick. What about you?
I can't top that.
You find it.
Okay,
here's it comes out of you.
Okay, you're dead asleep. Okay,
Yeah.
You're in your room. You're alone. Okay. And then you just you wake up and you hear.
Oh, Mr. Cat? That's not Mr. Cat.
There it is.
Oh, you found it. That's it. That's your inner monster. That's really scary.
That took a second.
At first I thought it was Mr. Cat, and then I knew it was a terrifying demon. You found it.
It grows. It's a grower, not a shower.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's like an acting class.
Yeah.
We just graduated.
Yeah.
Scary Academy.
Okay. So, so that'd be our scary noises. Now it's a segment called What's Your Monster Time?
What's your monster noise? I was once a real certified scare actor at Universal Studios Hollywood.
That's true.
For a full season. But the one thing you're not supposed to do is make noise, actually, at any point. You're not supposed to make any noise because it will ruin your voice after literally an hour.
Wait,
so
that's crazy.
You stay silent. You're not supposed to make any noise.
That doesn't make any sense. Okay, it can't be because you're going to ruin your voice.
You will.
Drop my show notes behind your computer.
That's okay. I don't know what's behind the computer, but you might find some surprises.
Literally every square inch of this place is a surprise.
That's my favorite thing. I like, you remember the book I Spy, where you'd open up the book pages and it would just be like a cluttered area with a bunch of like Tinker Toys and a train and some like a paperclip. I like to think my room is like that. You can play a really good game of I Spy in here.
Well, we should actually, that could be a future segment. We're going to play I Spy the Studio.
Spy. People play like the classic, like, what's in my purse or what's in my wallet. We can play what's on my floor.
I spy not one, but 2 sticks of deodorant.
Yeah, just in case.
Why do you have 2?
Just 2 arms. I have one for each arm, left and right.
One per pit.
One per pit. I want them to smell different. You know how like you know how like you can have like your hair dyed 2 different colors. One side it's purple, one side it's green.
Or like you wear one shoe of each. Like my Yeezy Boost.
I used to do that all the time. I had
Air Force.
I had a blue and a red pair of the same Nikes, and I would wear one blue and one red, and I'd switch back and forth. I called it my cop sirens.
Forgot about that phase, man.
It was a good phase. If you get the same pair of shoes, different colors, you can swap them around.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I do with deodorant as well. This side smelling like coconut breeze, and this side is Axe Phoenix.
Super cool.
Yeah.
And then if you spin, Then you get Axe Coconut Breeze.
And what's crazy is if you smell my left armpit, I smell like I'm 60 plus, and then you smell my right armpit, I smell like I'm in middle school.
Right. But when you regress to the mean, you're a 30-year-old man.
And that's when I'm spinning around, I'm 30.
Got it. That's tight. That's cool.
It's symbolic and scented.
And I love learning new things about you.
I love learning new things about you. It's a good time.
I think that maybe we should teach the viewers some, or listeners? What do you call them?
Ooh, our pals. You said not to call them the kids. I can't call you guys, hey, kids, because we said no kids allowed.
Wait, can I go back on that?
Yeah.
Because kids is kind of cool.
Now you're getting it.
Okay, but we have to have the disclaimer.
Kids get out, so that way no actual kids are here.
But But what if our audience gets confused because they eventually learn that their name is Kids and then they get out?
What if their name is like Kid Rock? If Kid Rock is listening, you're also not.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Get the fuck out.
That would be really cool.
Yeah. All the other kids, if your name is Kid, you're good. If you are a kid or Kid Rock, you gotta go.
Sorry, Kid Rock.
See ya, bud.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to learn more about each other.
Yes.
We need to learn less about Kid Rock and more about each other.
Yeah. So we got a lot of good stuff coming up for you guys. We got a sneak peek at the very top of this episode, or the bottom of the episode.
Oh yeah.
We got something called Oyster Facts coming your way. So
yeah,
guys, get excited.
You're just probably starting to sweat right now, shivering your timbers.
Yeah. But to get started here, we have baseball card stats.
Yes. So who wants to start? You want to start, or should I start?
Feel free. Did you want to explain it?
I'll hit it up. So basically, at the beginning of each podcast, we want to go ahead and throw one baseball card stat about each other onto the field. That way you can get to know us. We're just two guys talking, and maybe we could tell you things. But that thing today is Donovan's baseball card stat. Donovan, if you have not seen him, is a beautiful piece of art. He has a museum of his own. But
thanks, man.
One of my favorite tattoos he has is on the back of his arm. It says, "Shrimps is bugs." I think that's charming.
That is nice.
And true.
They are bugs. Well,
Shrimps is bugs.
Yeah.
Shrimps is bugs.
Quick fun fact about that tattoo. I actually saw it on some posting online, and it was this guy telling a story about a hipster girl that he'd met with the stupidest tattoo he'd ever seen, which said "Shrimps is bugs." And so I immediately wrote that down as like the next tattoo I had.
Yeah, this is good. It's good. It's gold.
That's true gold.
It's really good.
So we decided that my baseball card stat for you might be a little bit too scandalous. We decided to record a different one just in case, and I wanted to go with, as a backup, what you're drinking right now. It's Snake Energy.
Yeah, it's blue citrus. It's got a snake on it. I found it online, and they were making them fresh, and I said, I want one, please.
And what's the flavor? What's it like?
It's blue citrus. It tastes like energy drink.
Okay.
I thought it's tasty.
Cool.
Yeah.
And there's a secondary thing you were doing just a second ago.
Yeah.
There's a absolutely made as a souvenir, never to be used mug that's also a pipe.
Oh yes, my coffee cup.
Yeah, and
it's really cool.
You were unironically just ripping on that recently.
Yeah. No, Enrique got it for me as a gift from somewhere, and we were trying to remember where. And I recently lost all other pieces, so I decided today was the day to bust that bad boy out. So it's literally a coffee cup that's also a Bingus.
And what's a Bingus for the viewers at home?
It's like a tobacco pipe.
Yeah.
For tobacco and tobacco products only.
So fun. And how is it rip? Is it good?
Pretty average.
Yeah.
Pretty average.
It seems bad.
It feels like it's like something that like a high schooler made in ceramics class.
Right.
As like pretending it's not a pipe. Remember like kids in high school would be like, oh, it's not a pipe. This is I'm making a flower vase.
Classic.
It happens to have a hole in the side.
I did that.
Yeah, literally it was like the thing to do. And it was, you'd like sign a paper at the beginning of ceramics class like, I will not make tobacco water pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude,
it's real.
Did you might remember this or not, but I got caught one time right outside of my room when I lived in the canyon.
Oh yeah,
and I had made this like really elaborate clay pipe.
How old were you?
I don't know, 14, 15.
Wow,
maybe 15.
Wow.
But the thing is, we were smoking leaves. Like, I swear, we didn't.
That totally makes sense.
We didn't have any weed. So me and David Finner, we're right outside my room, and my dad opens the door and says, "What is that weed? What does that smell?" And I was like, "It's literally leaves. Like, I swear it's leaves."
He was probably disappointed. He wanted you to share or something.
He didn't believe me.
Yeah. Oh man.
So I got in trouble
for smoking leaves. What a mistake. Yeah. That is so funny.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta smoke leaves.
Just because we wanted to test it out.
I get it, just in case.
We just did a little test bowl of weed.
Just in case,
But then also, what if it makes you feel a certain way? You gotta try it out.
Yeah.
You gotta smoke some leaves.
Smoke some backyard leaves. That's so stupid. I love it.
Yeah. You know what else is stupid, man? We got the next thing on our list of topics for the app. It's a little recap.
Oh, yes. We actually have a big recap. Recently, to our listeners at home, like we said, it's October 12th, but this last weekend, we went to the Houston Renaissance Fair, which is not only the biggest Renaissance Fair in Texas, not only the biggest Renaissance Fair in America, United States, but the biggest Renaissance Fair in the world, which is nuts. We didn't even know when we were signing up to do this, but we did it, and we found out. We went to the Renaissance Fair for the weekend. We stayed at the Margaritaville Hotel right next to Lake Conroe. And let me just say, it was, 7 boys, and it was a fiesta. It was we all activated goblin mode, for sure.
Good time. Lot of goblin mode.
Insane.
And let me just, first off, it was 7 boys, but it smelled like 20.
Well, that was for the kids' room. We had 2 rooms. We had a room for the adults who were responsible and the room for absolute degenerates. And I didn't even want to step in the adult room at any point.
Foot into It was literally 2 weird. Boys, or 3 boys at night, 1 boy in the day, in the responsible room.
Yeah.
The rest of us the entire time, including you and I, just in the stinkiest...
Worst.
The walls were covered in blood.
Mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, and just...
I slept in the closet. I literally, found sheets and blankets and just made, a little cubby, and I closed the closet door, and I used the ironing board as a gate so no one could attack me in the night.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Dude, I remember... So we partied Friday night.
Real hard.
Pretty hard. And then I remember waking up, going to the couch, seeing that no one was there, looking around, being completely confused. And then I went to the responsible adult room, right, for the first time. I looked around and I said, hey, have you guys seen Austin? and they were in a panic, and they were like, no, you haven't seen Austin. So we thought we had lost you over the night. And then I went back to, the irresponsible room, and I heard something from the closet.
I go,
yeah, you're cackling.
I was just giggling like a little monster. And I was like, my first trick of the weekend. And I opened the door and I said, good morning, boys.
Yeah.
And I got you real good.
We were ready for the manhunt.
I gotcha.
But, so the Margaritaville, good time.
Oh, my gosh.
If you make it a good time.
Oh, yeah. We're going to do a review on it later.
Yeah.
I have a full review segment. We're going to do a nice review of the Margaritaville and the festival.
Yeah. Any other stories you wanted to cover? Oh, okay, wait, you want to talk about Saturday night?
What about it? From what I can remember.
Oh, or Friday night. I can't remember.
All the nights were nuts.
So there was this point, at the Margaritaville, there is this dance bar. And I refuse to call it a club. It's
a dance bar.
A bar with a dance floor, nobody on it.
Nobody. Until
the squad walks up.
The boys heated up.
Yeah, so the 7 of us, picture us in our Renaissance gear.
We're literally still Renaissance stuff, looking insane.
Well, all of us have matching DnD tattoos on our necks.
Yeah.
And we look dumb. We're already probably sloshed.
Oh, we were.
And so we started to dance on the floor. We got real silly.
We were doing improv routines. Nick led a karate class because he's an actual black belt. So we were all following his karate moves.
And that looked tight.
We did a fishing competition. We were fishing for each other from different tables.
Yeah.
I started a train. We started a train around the bar.
So we're causing a little ruckus, and people are, looking over like, what are those doofuses doing? But there was a table of 2 women.
Oh yeah.
Who would not stop watching us.
Yes.
It was like we were what are those? What's that? I
felt like Shamu at SeaWorld. Right. I really felt like I was Shamu, and respectfully, they might have been in the soak zone.
They were soaking.
Respectfully. They were what we referred to at points as hotel mommies.
Yes.
And our friends.
Yes. And so...
But they were probably 50, 60.
Totally. But, solid...
Totally cool.
Totally cool.
They're our pals. But they were respectfully taking glances up and down at each of the boys.
Oh, yeah. The one boy in particular...
Oh, yeah.
Our buddy Nick.
They had eyes on the prize with Nick. And Nick's a smooth talker.
Yeah. And
he's got the moves. We'll show you a nice picture on our show notes of one of his best moves.
He has this woman in a trance in this picture. If you guys take a look at this...
It's just the way he spins.
That is Riz.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Taught me everything I know.
But anyway, so we decided to try and hook them up. And one of our other buddies, Dylan... who happened to be really into this term of getting a blowjob.
Oh my God.
From an older woman. If they take their dentures out, then it's called a gummer.
Jesus.
So we just started this epic quest to get Nick a gummer from these mills.
And he was really into it. He was like, let's go.
Yeah, but then he couldn't close.
He couldn't.
We had him talking up a storm. They were sitting at our table. We're having a great time. And he just couldn't close. I remember we left to get drinks at the room or something. Yeah. We came back and everyone was gone.
I think it was bedtime.
It was bedtime.
I think they were sleepy.
And that's fine.
I get it. Watching Nick dance for 10 minutes makes me tired.
I just want to nap after that, man.
He's an illusion. He's entrancing. I can't look away. Anyways, we had a great time at the Margaritaville dance bar where we met some beautiful, beautiful people.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then
respectfully, we were respectful. We were kind.
Totally.
But we were on a mission.
We were having a good time.
We were on a mission. Yeah. Nick was on a mission, really.
But then, so that was just the beginning of the night. I was browning out, so...
You're pooping your pants?
No.
That's crazy. You didn't tell me about that.
Have you heard of browning out?
Yeah, when you poop your pants.
No.
It's like, when you pooped, didn't you?
You know when you black out, it's like you don't remember anything?
Yeah.
It's like a brownout, it's like you remember spots and pieces.
Yeah, when you poop a little.
Yeah.
I remember, yeah, okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, so I don't remember everything, but I do remember it was something like 4 or 4:30 a.m. I remember falling asleep kind of in the entryway of the party room on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember you and Dylan on a roll.
We were on a rampage.
Yeah, what you were singing?
We were singing in the stairway of the Margaritaville, which we lovingly referred to as the Tube. And what we found out was it was fully soundproof. We tested it. We were testing it at the best of our abilities to our, no one could hear us. For sure. So what we did was we sang and harmonized from every different floor for like 2 hours. We were waiting for a Denny's Uber Eats order to get there. So we had a hour and a half to just chill. So we were literally screaming from floor 20 to floor 0, going like, ah, like, ah, just trying to harmonize and reach each other. And we were trying to find the perfect floors. We were checking out the whole hotel. We went into the arcade after it was closed, and we went to the front desk because Dylan really had to report that the arcade at night was too scary. And I was like, I don't think you need to report to them that it's too scary, because no, they need to know. They really need to know.
What was so scary about it?
It was spooky. It was dark. It was spooky. All the lights are on, but it's like you hear all the machines clattering.
Why would you report
spooky?
That?
Huh?
Why would you report
That's what I said. But I said, you know what, Dylan? You really are on a mission here. I'm going to back you up on this no matter what. So we get to the front, and he goes, hey, guys, I'm really enjoying my stay, but the arcade's, it's too scary. You guys gotta do something about that. No. And I'm expecting them to be like, what the hell? Like, sir, like, you're drunk or whatever. Guy goes, yeah, it's really scary at night. 100%. And Dylan looks at me, he's like, yeah, see? 100%. Too scary. He's like, yeah, for sure. We'll look into it. And he just totally appeased us immediately.
That's
and
awesome.
We walked away and felt very satisfied.
Maybe you guys changed something.
I think when we go back to the Margaritaville, the arcade might be a little less spooky.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, great night.
Oh, man.
Great time.
Rampage. Goblin mode.
Absolute. Oh, okay. Last story.
Yes.
Last story. Do you want to talk about
Sure.
Okay, it's closing time. Lights come on.
Oh, yeah.
Staff is gathering around trying to get us out.
There's one way to leave the bar.
What happened? The lights come on. It's last call. All the staff is gathering around trying to get us to leave. The music's done. But there's one man in the corner.
I forgot about this.
We're all piss drunk. And this man is also piss drunk. He looks like a cowboy. He's got the cowboy hat.
Just rolled in on a horse.
And he is with some girl. And he starts hollering at the top of his lungs.
I ain't got no sense for real.
And then you know every lyric to every song, was able to match him and do the lyrics. And so it was this, everyone is still like, waiting around like, what the fuck's happening? And there was this beautiful duet between you and this cowboy.
Oh, yeah. And this guy's just going on and on and on. And my biggest, most favorite thing is to egg people on and get them to keep going bigger, louder, and stronger.
Yeah.
So I was sitting at the table here with my arm like on the table, my hand sometimes covering my mouth, and just screaming, just harmonizing with this guy so fucking loudly, but like nonchalantly. He's doing the show, and I'm just backup vocals, getting him to go louder and louder. Yeah. And what's so fun about it is there was the security there, and they clearly were like, all right, fellas, but also, well, we weren't doing anything wrong. We were just singing.
Yeah.
So it worked out great.
It was weird that we didn't get kicked out. Honestly, they could have, but the whole staff in the corner looked like scared. It was like when there's like a riot and the cops are kind of getting together like, oh shit, and all the people are like, oh, getting rowdy.
Like we weren't like harassing them or bothering them. They could just tell the energy in the room was palpable. They had something going down.
Yeah. And then anyway, so we were like, okay, we should probably get out of here. And so you said we should go goblin mode.
Time to go goblin mode activated.
Right.
And that's when you go ahead and get all the boys to spread out to different far corners of the bar. And at the same time, everyone goblin modes. And what we did was I pulled up my shorts a little bit. You're not seeing any like wiener or butt or anything, but you get to see some thigh.
Well, so
some
we all have
good thigh.
Yeah, picture like we all have loose shorts on. And so when you pull them, you hike them up into your butt cheeks.
Thighs out, skies out.
It creates like an immediate like European thong.
But there's no like butthole piece or like trumpet on the front.
No, your piece is still covered up, so but it's poking out because there's no
because you got your
it's like
goblin
cling
mode.
Wrapped by your shorts.
So we all make our shorts nice, and we run from each corner of the bar on the way out, but like trotting like left and right, like little goblins going. And we trotted out of there, and everyone was like, what the fuck was that? And
pretty cool.
We walked away, and we giggled and smiled, and it was great.
We did a lot of giggling.
Oh, a lot of giggling. Yeah.
All right, that was the weekend.
That was balls.
Yeah.
That was it. Boys always living life surprisingly.
And
balls.
Do you want to just provide a quick review of your stay at the Margaritaville?
Yes.
And the festival, the Ren Faire as well?
Okay, so it's review time.
Yes.
Okay, so here's how we're going to do review time. I'm going to do just the quick ones. Margaritaville, I'm going to give my review 5 stars style. I'm going to give Margaritaville a 4.2. And they're going to lose points for excessive mosquitoes, extremely dirty lazy river, but it's so fun that they gained points back, and slightly dangerous water slide, but I liked the danger element. It could be painful. It could really hurt you.
Yeah.
But it was cool. But also, it was all Jimmy Buffett themed. You turn on the TV, Jimmy Buffett's there. Like, that's massive points. So I'd say 4.2 out of 5 stars, Margaritaville. Renaissance Fair, I thought it was amazing. I'm going to give that a 4.9.
Wow.
Out of 5.
That's extremely high.
Yeah, really high. I thought it was an incredible experience. As a theme park fan and a entertainment dude, I thought it was an incredible, well put together event that I am thrilled exists on this planet.
Yeah.
So exciting.
It felt legit. Like every store, the quality, the production value was really good.
It was +1 RP roleplay all over. Yeah. Everyone was just amazing.
Everyone going by, my lord, where's my lord?
Well met.
I was there was one point I was walking by the kettle corn booth, and there had been some corn that spilled on the floor, and so I had picked one up and just eaten it off the floor, and one of the workers in character goes, "That was disgusting, my lord."
It was really cool.
He was like, "We have free samples, my lord."
Oh my god, so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got in character got Kevin to down his mead. They were like, chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, so
yeah,
cool.
huzzah!
We met the king.
We met the king and introduced ourselves, and then when we ran into the king hours later, they remembered our names.
Yeah.
Which was just unheard of to me.
Really good hospitality.
Really impressive. Great job, Houston Renaissance Festival.
Yeah, so...
but now when it comes to review time, I want to hear both your reviews on that, and then I have some bonus reviews that I want to hear your quick reviews on.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so Margaritaville... I'm gonna rate it out of margaritas. I think it was a solid 4 out of 5 margaritas.
Nice.
I think that the execution, perfect. It's exactly what you'd expect from Jimmy Buffett's hotel, which is a nice, relaxed, beachy time to go if you're really old.
Yeah. It was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Now the details. What did you think about the lazy river?
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was really fun. It's all of the boys. Immediately, I was like, what do you guys want to do? There's a golf course, there's bars. They said, lazy river. And
so quick.
So we all end up immediately in the lazy river. And I, unfortunately, was at the back at one point and really had to pee.
Oh, no.
I know you're against peeing in pools and lazy rivers. I'm not. So I let loose.
Oh, no, a cannon.
Huge pee.
Wow. And it just flowing. It's still flowing.
And then I look behind me in the lazy river, swimming towards me like the Jaws shark.
Oh my God.
Is a 12-year-old girl. Or
Oh no.
And I what can I say? Don't stop. My pee's gonna hit you.
Like, go away, get out of here, be gone.
Yeah, so she was a casualty.
Oh my God. Well, that's really great because the next thing, that wasn't really great. I take that back.
That's bad.
But what I was gonna say is that's a great segue into my next question was,
okay.
How would you rate the amount of pee in the Margaritaville pools? Because first off, there was the lazy river, which you know was flowing.
Yeah.
And then there's a sit in the pool bar, would you know people are just pounding drinks and just pissing their butts off?
So cool. Yeah. The swim up bar. So we had a really good time there too. We did the little chicken fighting. The bartenders both were like super fun. Loved us.
They loved it. They were down for the chicken fighting. No one was like, stop, that's dangerous. They were like, go, more.
But yeah, having a place to just drink and be at the pool at the same time. Of course, there's going to be a lot of pee coming out. Wow. I would say level of pee exceeded expectations.
Wow. Better than you thought.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of pee.
That's really good.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, I added to it a lot.
I know you did.
Yeah.
Did
you not pee one time?
No, I don't pee in the pool.
Not even the...
I peed in the pool one time as a demonstration of my opinions on peeing in the pool, and it goes like this. We were in college, and everyone's like, why don't you pee in the pool? Why don't you pee in the pool? And I'm like, because it's gross. And they're like, well, you should pee in the pool. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to prove a point here. So I got out of the pool. I stood on the edge of the pool. I started peeing into the pool like it was a urinal. And everyone's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, the same thing you're doing. Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird? Does that make you feel weird?
No, dude.
And I was like, yeah, point proven.
It's just, but execution really matters.
Well, yeah, it was the same thing you guys were doing, but for some reason, it's weird now.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's
I had to flip the script on the pissers.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I tried my best to bring up fair points. A lot of them were not fair, but that one was fair.
You might have just converted me.
I know. Think about it. When you really see what's going on, you flip your mind.
Yeah. Okay, it's kind of like when you tour the meat processing facility and you're like,
you're not hungry.
I can't eat burgers anymore.
Not hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
And then Renaissance Festival.
Oh yeah. Okay. Ren Fest. I thought it was wonderful. I am not a Ren Fest kind of guy. I may never go again. I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
And we did it big. But I think I had a pretty good time. I would give it a 7.5.
What did you think about Drench the Wench?
Lovely. Yeah, great. So there's this one booth, actually my favorite one.
It was very fun.
Where there's a woman behind a cage high up above a water tank.
In like a tower.
Yeah, and you can pay it's like $5 for a bucket of beanbags, and you get to throw the beanbags onto this trigger.
At a small target.
And if you hit it, she gets knocked into the
classic dunk tank. Yeah. But what makes it so fun is she is aggressively mean.
Yeah, and truly mean.
She's roasting the shit out of you.
All right, so this is a Ren Fair. There's kids around. I would just expect something that's like PG-13. But she was, straight up like R-rated roasting. It felt personal. It
was like she was getting a kick out of it.
Yeah.
And it was fun.
Yeah.
It was really good. And then on the other side, there was the tomato throw.
Yeah.
Same thing, but with a guy who's like locked into a little device and everyone's throwing tomatoes at him while he says similar things. What do you think about that one?
Also, yeah, again, similar premise. You could throw tomatoes at a dude. The one thing about, so he was a really good roaster. Liked him. He just kept catching the tomatoes.
Catching them and dodging them.
You gotta not dodge.
Commit.
You can't dodge.
I get it.
It's cowardly.
I know.
But also, I get it. You're getting tomatoes thrown at you all day.
I get it.
But yeah, lovely booth.
All right, and then the last thing, at the beginning of our trip at the Renaissance Fair, we started our trip off with a nice trip to the coffee section, and there was a nice, kind woman who was in deep RP. I thought she was doing great RP, but what did you think about her?
No, don't. Okay. If you're gonna bring this up, first, don't you gave such a bias. She was not in any RP.
I think it was roleplay.
She was the least roleplay. She was really mean. Absolute rude person.
She was really mean.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's roleplay, haha. And you're like, no, it's not.
It really wasn't.
I actually can't tell. I can't tell.
Dude, Thiel agreed, actually. Thiel and I talked, and he was like, yeah, she was a bitch.
Oh, no. Man. Yeah. Well, I thought she was good RP. But then I can see it going either way.
Yeah.
That's the one thing about working out.
She made fun of him for stuttering in a real way.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool.
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Not sick.
And yeah, I think that's about all the reviewing we need to do. Yeah. And if you'd like to review us on iTunes, Spotify, or whatever, because we're actually out there, give us a review. Feed the algorithm, daddy. A thumbs up or a 5-star or whatever. Margaritas. We'll take them.
Yeah. Unless you don't like us, in which case, then don't leave any sort of evidence.
Don't tell.
No trace.
Yeah, go leave a bad review on someone else's podcast.
And why are you still here if you don't like us?
Yeah, get out. Okay. Hate listeners.
Yeah, okay. Kids, cops, Kid Rock, and hate listeners. Yeah. You're out of here.
Literally, that's your last warning. Get out.
The list is just going to continue to grow.
Yeah. Final thing I would like to mention about our trip to the Renaissance Fair is you also were able to dungeon master a full weekend of quests and activities that we were able to, in character, perform and do for points.
Yeah.
And it was an incredible game. We had a really good time playing the game, and we all had ultimates with abilities and whatnot, and you killed it.
Appreciate it.
We really enjoyed our little D&D time.
It was cool because I got to do like weeks worth of planning, and then all the boys just got too drunk to actually do the campaign.
Well, the finale of it.
Yeah.
We did everything until the climax because at that point people were just knocked.
Totally.
Yeah.
Which is my fault as a DM.
No,
that's my fault.
it was a communication error.
But hilarious.
Yeah. I think people looked at the length of the game and they thought this is going to be a daytime game, but people were knocked.
It was a multi-day experience.
Underestimated the mead.
But yeah, it was really fun doing a little bit of D&D and DMing. And so I think that's actually a perfect segue into our next segment, and I'm really excited for this.
Yay!
It's the D&D segment, which for those of you at home who aren't nerds means Dungeons and Dragons.
Just a quick one.
And it's a little role-playing game. So we're going to do a quick segment. It's a very simplified version of the game. All you have to do, can you bring up a D20 on the browser?
Yeah.
And how this game works is there's like stories or scenarios. Austin's going to be playing a character. I'm going to DM for this one, but we got to swap for the future ones.
Yeah.
And we're just going to roll through a quick scenario.
Let's do it.
So
I have no idea what you're going to be preparing for me, and I'm ready to go.
All right. So first off, what's your name again?
I'll go by Susan.
Susan. All right. So Susan, you are in the middle of a desert. It's nighttime. There's gale force winds. You're tired and thirsty. You've been traveling across this desert for 3 days.
Whoa.
Okay? And your goal is to kill this king. He's on the run, okay? Turbulent times in the kingdom.
Wow.
This king, what's his name again?
King Boulder?
Yeah, okay. So King Boulder, he's very close. You've tracked him down across the desert. You know he's just over the next sand dune.
Wow.
All right? He's got a little tent set up.
Ooh.
And it's nice. He's got guards outside, right? Mm-hmm. And there seems to be a lot of people surrounding the tent. You can't quite tell who they are, what their deal is. But you know the king is in the tent. Your goal, you are a trained assassin.
Always have been.
And to save the kingdom, he's a very oppressive ruler. Mm-hmm. He's killing plenty of people every day.
Yeah.
And so your goal is to kill him to install a new ruler that's more kind to the people. All right? Uh-huh. And that's what you're up to. What do you do?
Do I have my op sniper rifle?
You don't.
It's one click.
No, you are. So you're trained in the arts of an assassin. So you have a blow gun, right? A blow dart.
Wow.
If you want to try to kill him that way.
Okay.
So what do you do?
How many people are surrounding the camp?
You want to peek over and find out?
I would like to do a perception check of the camp.
Totally. Can you roll that D20, please?
Oh yes, I can. That's a hot 19, big boys.
Goodness. All right. So there are exactly 35 small-looking people surrounding this tent of the king.
Wow.
And they look young. There are 35 young, small-looking people.
Do I have any abilities or spells or illusions?
Totally. You tell me.
Wow. Can I cast an illusion?
What is it?
Would they be alarmed if I were to walk through?
Depends on your disguise. Are you just going to walk through as you are? Because you look like an assassin. You're wearing dark robes. You have a little dagger.
What are they wearing?
All the people around the tent?
Yeah.
They're wearing little rags. They actually look impoverished.
Oh, so what if I get naked?
Okay.
So I'd like to get naked, but hold on to my inventory by clenching it between my butt cheeks.
Okay.
My blow dart I can hold on to it.
Mm-hmm. You probably only have room for one item if you're going to do this.
How many items am I losing?
A lot. I mean, you have gold, rope, blowgun, dagger.
Oh, gold. Okay. We're going to play a game. Okay, so I would like to take off my shirt. I'm going to just take off my shirt.
Okay.
That way I can keep a lot of good stuff. But I'm going to take off my shirt.
Okay.
I would like to prance into the village, friendly style, with my hands in the sky in peace signs.
Okay.
Smiling ear to ear.
Can you roll a D20?
Of course. I roll a beautiful 4.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
So you go over the top of the dune with your shirt off. You start to try to prance. Immediately trip, end up barrel rolling down the entire dune in front of everybody, and come to a stop right before them.
And I like to stand up like Willy Wonka does in the first movie and go, ta-da! And play it off like it's a trick.
And so the guards immediately, they turn to you. They're startled. but not quite drawing their swords. They say, "Who are you? Why have you come?"
I say, "Good evening, it is I, Sir Mr. Beast. I have but a challenge for you all."
What challenge?
Yes, I have a challenge. Do you see this? And I pull out from my pockets all of my gold. Okay. Everything I have. I say, "It looks like some of you could want this, but you have to do one thing."
All right.
It's called last person to stop touching this shirt wins all the money. And the shirt's right over the hill, and I'll get it started here in a quick second. I want to get them over the hill so they can't see me go towards the king's tent. That's my goal.
Can you roll
on the other side of the dune?
Yeah, definitely roll a 20. Can you oh my god.
It's a hot 19, big boys.
Wow, holy shit. Okay. That was tough to pass, but you passed. So
you had to.
Challenge.
Mr. Beast.
You seem just really trustworthy, and I think I would love some money, actually.
All right,
we get paid shit by this king.
I know.
Yeah, you said right over the hill?
Yes, right over the hill. You guys need to go grab my shirt. I hand them my shirt, and you guys have to be right over the dune. And the last person to come back gets all the money.
All right. Okay, yeah, cool.
Good luck, you guys.
And they trot off over the dune to go get the shirt. Yep.
Wow, so now I have free range of this tent, correct?
Well, yeah, and there's 35 little kids watching
over the dune.
No. The kids are all around the tent still.
Oh, they can play too.
Just the guards bounced.
Okay, I say, hello, children. It is me.
Yes, hi.
PewDiePie.
You said Mr. Beast?
Yeah, I said Mr. Beast. I said, it's me, Mr. Beast.
Okay.
You guys want to win a challenge? Go ahead and check this out. And in this moment, I do a backflip.
Okay. I guess that's a G20. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you land. It doesn't look pretty.
What did they say?
Okay.
Can any of y'all do that?
No.
That's what I thought.
Look how skinny we are. We're just skin and bones.
What else do I have in my pocket? Do I have any food?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I say, all right, kids, I have beautiful Mr. Beast bars for you. I got Mr. Beast bars, all of them. And you know what? All you have to do to get them is you gotta go get them from my satchel right over the dune. And to get you started, here's a couple for each of you, but you gotta go get the rest if you want them all.
Okay, roll a d20 to see how delicious these Mr. Beast bars are.
The D's nuts flavor.
Okay,
17.
They're freaking good.
Yep.
They're nice. Oh my god, this is the best food we've had in months.
Yep, that's me, Mr. Beast.
Oh, how much? Where's the rest of them?
They're right over the dune that you can't see behind.
All right, they all scramble up over the dune.
Yeah, perfect. So now it's just me in this tent.
Just you in the tent.
I got everyone out. Yep. Cleared station.
Yep.
I would like to go up to the tent and say, diddly diddly doo, and knock on the cloth door.
Who knocks?
I say, I knock.
Who as I knock?
I say, who? I say,
Gods, help!
I go and I say, yes, sire.
And are you pretending to be the guard?
Yeah, with my shirt off.
Okay, so you could cast an illusion.
Don't want to. Okay. I want to go right in because I'm going balls in.
Okay, you don't even roll for that. You just fail. You're not my guard.
That's perfect. I pull out my ass clenched dart and I go, and you're not my king.
Ooh, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I shoot dart at king right in the aorta. That's the goal.
Okay.
And I roll if possible.
So hold on. You rolled already, but what I didn't tell you is that the king has 3 other kids strapped to his body.
Oh no. Are they near his aorta? Because that's where I aimed.
Yeah, well, they're right around his torso. So
shit.
You rolled a 13, right? No. Which means you're not going to headshot the king.
Oh no.
So
oh no, kids.
So I guess go ahead and can you roll one more time with that knowledge?
No. Children. What are the kids saying?
Yeah, okay. You hit the kid in the aorta.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, you killed the kid.
Oh, no.
What the fuck? So that now the king himself stands and raises his scabbard.
I pull out my dart and say, take one step further and you'll lose another junior.
I mean, he's wearing a
convincing.
kid shield, man.
Yeah. Take us another step further and you're going to lose another junior. I roll an 11.
Yeah, he comes at you. He starts slashing. He does 5 damage to you. You have 12 health.
Ow.
All right.
Can I, now that he's within combat range, can I, rather than shoot a dart, take this dart and say, it's time for a piece of your own medicine, and I slam the dart into his neck.
Creative. Okay.
With just my hand. That way it has less of a chance to miss.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see.
18. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you hit him with the dart. He falls to the ground. Right? He's surprisingly weak for a king. however, he was clutching behind his back a strange device.
Oh, no.
It was this little wooden box with a magical aura around it.
Oh, no.
But as he falls to the ground and drops it, the aura is removed. And then the entire tent blows up.
Oh, shit.
And you hear several explosions in the distance. It turns out that there was like a magical charm that the king was holding a dead man switch.
Wow.
And all of the kids had little bombs on them. And
even the ones that were playing for my Mr. Beast bars?
yeah, so they all just died.
What about the guards that were playing for the...
They're fine.
Oh, poor kids.
They're fine.
Well, the good thing is there weren't any Mr. Beast bars over that hill, so at least they're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, they were disappointed for the last moments of their life.
Oh,
all right,
man,
so
I really
good job.
That.
No, you succeeded. Good job.
I killed the king while also at what cost?
And yourself.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. Well, GG.
That was fun.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you for
killed
the
king.
experience.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
You kind of won. You kind of lost.
I kind of won. I kind of lost. That's life.
Yeah.
I think it's a real mirror to life. Hell yeah, man. That was fun. I love some good Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah, very fun. Thanks for playing. And we may keep that, we may not. I love experimenting.
Who knows?
But before we move on to one of my favorite new segments.
Oh, yeah.
This one is called 11 Questings.
11 Questings.
And how it works is it's like the game 21 questions, but shorter.
You get 11
You get 11 questings, and here's the catch. When you ask questings, you have to ask it in a way that makes no sense. You have to break some words, like add a syllable or mess up syllables.
You gotta spell them wrong with your mouth.
And if you don't spell them wrong with your mouth, you that question and anything related to it is blacked out. You can no longer ask anything like that.
Permalocked.
So you got to be careful to ask really brokenly.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited. But first, we gotta pee.
So we're taking a potty break.
Pee-pee time.
Good.
Go!
The boys are taking a pee-pee break. We'll be right back.
Woohoo! We're back from a nice pee-pee.
We're back, and together we probably weigh like a pound less. Have you ever thought about that? You get lighter when you pee and poo.
That reminds me of the time in high school when we played this game that we entitled The Biggest Loser, in which we all got ourselves a medium pizza from Domino's, ate the whole thing. We then went to our friend's house, got champagne flutes, filled them with laxatives, drank them all in the bathtub together,
Yeah.
and then we went on a midnight hike through the California wilderness at night, just like overlooking all of Orange County.
That's right.
And everyone just had the shit so bad. So most people shit in the woods. And the goal was by the next morning, whoever lost the most poundage was the winner.
Yeah. So that's how it all went down. But yeah, basically we were like, who can, gain the most weight and then lose the most weight in like that time span.
Yeah.
So
It was really fun.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah. I think our friend Nico lost like 5 pounds, but it was like a couple days later. He was really backed up.
He was backed up.
Crazy backed
up. Oh, but did you cover the part where we literally all pooped together? Like we were all in the forest together pooping.
We had to. Everyone had to.
Once again, because we took a lot of laxatives.
A large amount of laxatives, and then went on a hike, so we were in a location where we specifically couldn't get back to a bathroom was the goal.
That's honestly like burned into my memory. Like in one of the fondest ways, I love to think back and see you and Ryan pooping over the cliffside.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
The goal was to get as far away from civilization as possible, so we were just fucked.
Yeah.
And it was delightful.
Love that memory, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so we have another segment. This is called 11 Questings.
11 Questings.
And you ready to go?
I love 11 Questings. This is a new segment, but I already love it like it's an old one.
Yeah. And to make this easier, because you only have 11, not 21, this is going to be a person. Okay.
Whoa, 11 questions about a person.
That's your hint. All right.
Yeah.
Here you go. Ready to go.
And remember, the rules are you can't ask questions spelled correctly. You gotta misspell all the words with your mouth.
Exactly.
Or as many as are appropriate.
Yep.
And you'll decide. Ours they's the guy.
Yes.
Okay. Are they a musicalization?
I possibly. There's a higher chance than a normal person, but I don't know for sure.
Ooh. Are they living?
Probably yes.
Wow, that's really vague. Okay. How many questings?
Yeah, you are 3.
Okay. 3 questings. Questing 4. Ooh. Is this person real?
Yes.
Okay, not fiction.
And that was almost too good of a question.
Not fiction.
You got to make your questions way worse.
Truth. Okay. They're real. Do they play out of the sport?
Was that sport?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Shark. Oh my goodness. Is persona actore?
You're almost asking too good, man. But nope. You have 4 left.
Fuck. Ooh! Ese artiste.
No.
I don't know.
No.
It's not Ed Sheeran. Okay.
Okay,
Fuck.
but it might not be Ed Sheeran, but you might be really close.
One clue. How close?
Really close.
Fuck. How? Wow, asking just yes or no is so much harder than I remember.
It doesn't have to be just yes or no.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, I'll help you out.
Oh, shit. What kinda arte do thy make?
Okay, yeah, that was decently asked. That was about your best one yet.
Thank you.
They don't make any art that I know of.
Oh my god.
Their art is making people.
Whoa.
You gotta add syllables, change syllables. That was you can't just say the word with a funky accent. That's
No, I know.
Elena Van Questings is about
Ellen Evan Questings. Man, is it God?
No. Yeah, one more question.
No question mark? Oh.
You were super close with Ed Sheeran.
They make people.
Yes.
They make people.
Yes.
What does that mean? How do they make people?
Last question.
How many pipiole doth thy maku?
Decent. At least one.
What? What?
Okay, man.
What?
Okay, man.
No clue.
You have a final guess?
Is that what?
It's
What?
obvious if you think about it.
No.
Yeah.
Just one.
Think about it. Okay, it's a guy.
make people.
Let's put it together. Ready? So it's a guy that has made one person that is super, super related to Ed Sheeran.
Was it Ed Sheeran's dad?
Yeah!
That's really cool. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Nice.
Oh, that's so cool. Good one.
Good job.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, Ed Sheeran's dad, if you're listening, you're sick.
You're
that was
sick.
You're sick, dude.
That was Elena Van Questings.
That was fun. I was struggling.
Yeah,
I
man.
really thought it had to be yes or no for the first half, so that's on me. But wow, that's a fun game.
I think, we'll get better at that. And I think what really adds to the game, which not talk silly, talk wrong. There's a difference. Right?
I'm excited for you to try.
Yeah,
That'll be good.
I'm sure it's way harder than
It's harder than I thought.
Wait, I'll give it a try. Give me a sentence. Give me a
Okay, you gotta ask a question. I'm thinking of one guy. This is called Trois Questings.
Okay. Yeah, ready?
Trois Questings.
Ist Sherlockne Holomany?
What the fuck? The fuck? Was that in English? What did you just say?
Ist Sherlockne Holomany?
What the fuck?
I was gonna ask you.
They frolic in harmony?
Is it Sherlock Holmes?
Whoa, no, it was Santa Claus. That was really good though.
Okay.
That was really good.
Yeah, it is harder.
It is harder than I thought.
Yeah. But we'll get good at it.
We'll practice for our friends.
Yeah,
that listen.
off mic.
Yeah, we'll play it all the time, constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we've gotten that all out of our systems, we've gotten all the chaotic energy out.
Phew, this episode's been a ball game.
Yeah, I'm feeling calm.
I'm feeling like I'm ready to calm down a little. I'm still kind of jazzed up.
Yeah.
But I would like to calm down.
So maybe together,
okay,
we lead a meditation.
Dong. I want to do a meditation, but the meditation bell is the Taco Bell bell.
Bong. What does that sound like?
The Live Moss. Dong.
Yeah.
You know the bell when you hear it.
Dude, and really, Taco Bell makes you want to meditate.
It makes you have to meditate on the toilet for a while.
Dude, You ever spend so long in the toilet that just thinking
your legs go numb?
Yeah, and you stand up and you cannot
fall
walk.
over?
That happened to me at the airport one time.
At the airport, that happened to me. Wait, what the fuck? No way. Wait, we're on the toilet though?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I was sleeping. Man.
You were sleeping at the urinal?
No. This is a different story. I was sleeping before a flight on the floor, but I slept in a way that my legs both like lost circulation, and so. My mom, when I was like 19, we were like flying somewhere, and she's like, all right, we got to get up and go quickly, because we had to like go somewhere. I stood up and immediately just like collapsed to the floor because neither of my legs had like blood in them to move. So I literally like stood up and just rolled, and I just had to lay there for a second. It was funny.
That's sick.
It was crazy.
Dude, that actually happened to me one time on a roof in Laguna.
Oh my God.
So background, we spent a lot of time just like being dinguses, climbing around on roofs and shit in our younger years.
It's free real estate.
And yeah, dude. And so I was on a roof with like a girl one time. And we had our legs over the ledge, like pretty high up. And then when I went to swing back to like stand on normal ground, both my legs were, dude, it was the sketchiest shit.
That's so scary.
Because you can't, it's like, that's when you have to be able to balance and feel your legs shit. And I was like, oh shit. Like it was such an alarming.
So scary.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a bad time for that.
But
that's what happens.
To calm us down, to chill us out, let's have a little meditation.
Meditation, dong.
Yeah, so maybe
dong.
we can
I'll be the bell guy. Dong.
Find our rhythm. Dong.
Dong.
Find our time and space to
dong.
Celebrate
Ding dong.
And achieve something together.
You ever fully exit out your whole lungs? You gotta fill them up all the way, 100%.
For those of you listening, that's a releasing breath from the great Austin.
Dong. Dong. Dong.
Breathing deeply is such a good reminder that you should never smoke tobacco
I'm so glad.
in your life. Because I feel awful.
Oh, boy.
All right, so we're going to find a swallow in your mind's eye. Everybody close your eyes.
Oh, swallows.
The bird swallow.
Eyes like swallow. What are we swallowing?
Not the swallow.
I thought we were swallow.
And just watch it flutter around in a nice open blue sky. The sun's shining on your body. It feels nice. Now the bird lands. It looks so cute. And it just chills on the branch. And then you notice in front of you, there's a beautiful deer. Grazing. You pet it. You reach out, you pet it. It feels soft. You feel the warm sun on its hide. It scurries off into the tree line. And you sit right where you are. Crisscross applesauce. And you put your hands on your knees. You find a comfortable position. You close your eyes and you begin to drift. You see the ocean. Beautiful water. You see the crowded beach. Kids under the umbrellas making castles. And slowly, one by one, each person disappears, fading into the sand. Before long, it's only you and the sand and the water. All other people have been sucked into the earth, violently drowning, sand covering their bodies. And the stench of death floats through the air. Finally, you too begin to sink into the sand. Uncontrollably, you're terrified. You know that your fate is now, and soon you will be dead.
Welcome.
Welcome. Can we redo? Hold on. You begin to descend underneath the sand. You take one last glimpse at the horizon, the ocean, the sun is setting, and it's set, and you sink into the sand for the last time. Draw your last breath in absolute terror.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining. Namaste.
Namaste.
That was sick. We could do that.
That was really cool.
We could do that for a living.
Yeah, whoa.
That was so much cooler than I thought. I feel peaceful.
Okay, truly, let's get on Craigslist and let's make, you know how that you can make community events? Actually, let's put up flyers.
Yeah.
Nobody puts up flyers these days.
Man.
Okay, we're going to lead a meditation this weekend.
We could do that.
For real. Instead of camping, we're going to camp this weekend.
Yeah.
But
we could lead a meditation
instead,
at a campsite.
Let's actually lead a meditation.
Yeah, we'll get someone that's also camping to join us and we'll do a meditation.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
All right.
Around the fire.
Okay.
We can breathe in that loggy, smoky smoke. I love that campfire smell. Really good for a deep inhale.
I do love campfire smoke.
I do too.
It's like that one smoke that's like kind of cool.
And it loves staying on your clothes.
Oh, yeah.
It's so
but
cool.
it's like a very, you should pay for that.
It's like a kiss from nature.
Uh-huh.
It says, you had a good night.
Mwah. Thank you.
Do you remember when you had fun last night and you smell your sweater and it's like, oh, sweater weather.
Okay, maybe we should go. It sounds so
cool.
cute.
I'm in.
Okay, let's go.
Sounds like.
Well, thank you for meditating.
Yeah, and
you
know, the thing is, I did show up to this meditation class, not just because I was here to ease my mind, but because I was actually promised a huge surprise at the end.
Yeah, that's right.
And we even talked about at the beginning of the podcast that we actually have something huge coming in hot, and you all earned it after a good meditation. Today's meditation reward is
Oyster Facts.
I haven't heard these yet. I was meditating, but our guru over here on oysters has something to tell you.
Yeah, I do. And
open up.
I know that we've all been waiting for this moment. Most of all, me.
Yeah.
And so here's okay. I just freaking oysters. Aren't they crazy looking? Mm-hmm, that's the first fun fact. They look crazy.
They look crazy.
What the heck? And they're also called bivalves.
Wow.
So that's not even, we're not started yet.
Whoa.
Yeah. And also, okay, here's actual question for you.
Yeah.
Some vegans think it's okay to eat bivalves, to eat like things like mussels and oysters and stuff like that. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is aminals?
Is aminal?
It is aminals.
I think it's aminal.
They literally, they live, so they're an adult by the time they're 1 year old, but they can live up to 20 years. They breathe like fish. They have gills. Right?
Yeah, they're aminal.
So it's an aminal.
It's aminal.
Okay.
I'd say it's aminal.
Yeah. It's also an aminal that it's super dumb to eat because it's like the macros, it's like they're just super fatty. And then they also provide like no calories somehow.
Oh, it's like bad for you celery?
Yeah. So like to sustain yourself, you have to eat like 250 oysters in a day.
Oh.
Isn't that gnarly?
That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that seems really
That's
impractical.
too many
Who
oysters.
could eat 250?
I don't want to eat that many.
Yeah, so why do we eat them?
We were just talking about how that one time me and my homie ate 169 shrimp at Red Lobster.
Yeah.
And that was too much.
And here, let me find one last oyster fact to leave you guys with. Oh, this one's crazy. You ready?
Yeah. Dude, I was thinking about eating shrimp.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I got really lost in thinking about shrimp.
I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, final oyster fact of the day, everybody.
Shrimp on the brain.
Okay. It's a raw oyster may still be alive as you eat it. So, like, if you go to a raw bar, like an oyster bar, and they struck you a fresh oyster, it's actually still alive. And if you poke it, it'll, like, move and stuff.
Sag.
Yeah.
Sag.
Right, but, like, cool?
No.
No?
No.
Kind of tasty.
I don't think that's cool.
Do you like oysters?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't like oysters.
I love those dudes. Yeah, but I don't know if I love them anymore.
I don't want to see them dance before they get eaten.
Yeah, well,
that's so sad.
Yeah, no, it's cooler if they're not alive for real, but they are delicious.
That's crazy. I had no idea. And that's a lot of oyster facts.
And they might be vegan.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't think they count.
I don't think so. I think they're aminals.
I think you can be a vegan who eats like oysters, but it is an exception. You know what I mean?
Still an aminal.
Yeah.
It's an aminal.
All right, so on that note, love all your aminals.
Yes.
All your aminals at home. Go give them a smooch and a pet.
Give them a pet
Yeah.
and a kiss from Papa Donovan and Big Boy Austin.
Let's give a kiss real quick. Alrighty.
That's so cute.
And then one for you as a listen.
Oh yeah, this one's for you, Parker. If consensually you'd like to. If you'd not like to, then we'll kiss you on the forehead.
Wait, stop listening now if you don't want to be kissed.
We'll kiss you on the forehead. And if you don't want it at all, it's a blowed kiss and it missed you by a lot. Ready?
No, it's gonna hit you.
Oh god.
Okay. And All right.
We love you. Thanks
guys.
for listening. Bye.